boiling and stirring skim milk over here. Step 1. Once it's boiling, throw a little citric acid at it. And bam, it falls apart. We'll stir. And as it falls apart, the curds will start to congeal. And you just go right in there. Pull out your curds with a slotted spoon. Bring them over. Put them in your cheesecloth in a strainer. Put it over a pan so you don't make a mess. And they'll just keep rolling away in there. They'll come off pretty quick. And you'll get a lot. If you want to add any flavors, don't add it ahead of time. Add it now. Okay, because they'll just wash out. Alright, put it into a mold with the cheesecloth. Fold the cheesecloth up. And I have some aluminum spacers here that I like to use. And you're going to put pressure on it. I'm going to use this big old wooden block clamp. These block clamps are nice because they have this angle that you can rest them on. And you can just let the water drip right out the bottom here. Okay, once you've removed the cheese from the mold and from the cheesecloth, you should have a pretty nice uniform piece. Now if you cut it at this early stage, it'll dry faster. Expensive this stuff is at the pet store. This was a $4 gallon of milk and about 50 cents, 30 cents worth of sour. We're going to set our toaster oven for 150 degrees conventional bake. And we're going to check this in intervals of about 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes we'll come in and flip them. Should take a couple runs of 15 minutes. You could do this in the oven if your oven will get that low. And if you choose to use gas versus your electric, depending on where you live, what your costs are. Alright, they went in white, they're coming out yellow. So you're going to want to, it doesn't have to get this yellow as long as the edges get a little transparent. This could be a little whiter with transparent edges, that would be alright as well. And take them out. We're going to put them on parchment. The parchment is going to finish sucking the moisture out of them and really dehydrate them. Because right now, they're kind of flimsy. You can bend them. You don't want them to bend like that. So a little time sitting in parchment. Okay, so after a day or two of sitting in the parchment, you should have this. This should be rock hard. They should not be rubbery. It's okay if they are rubbery. You can still give them to the dog if they're rubbery, but you shouldn't be able to bend them. They should be hard as a rock. And they should have that nice yellow color. You should be able to see it through them. And the stupid dogs love them.